What up? Tap in. I need y'all to tap into this video. This what everybody need to know. If your skin, if you melanated at all, this what you if you fuck you if you from somewhere else, if you from America, North America, and you melanated, that's what I'm worried about right now. I'm gonna say this shit. This is divide and conquer with us because like when it come to them, this is why I say when you ask me who I am or what I am, I'm just a nigga. I'm a nigga. We all niggas. You know what I'm saying? We invented the word nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So let me tell you why. Cause I'm a Naga. And what is a Naga? The most intelligent being on the globe. The most intelligent being on the planet is the hold on, what they call them? The ancient Nagas. The niggas. You feel me? So I'm calling myself a nigga. That's what I am. An intelligent being, one of the most intelligent beings on the planet. And so is everybody else in North America. God made sure that He made sure that He got us in the right land. So when it was time to come together on a collective and have communion, we was all gonna be connected together. So that was His ultimate plan. So let me tell you why you need to understand these concepts of disorganization versus organization. Look, they organize. They got Greeks. They go by Greek, Roman. They look the same. Chinese and Japanese. They look the same. Korean. They look the same. They got Nigerian, Ethiopian. I guess they look a little different. You know what I'm saying? Irish and Polish, Ashkenazi Jews, other Jews, Cubans, Mexicans, Central Americans, and it just go on and on. But when it comes to us, we just get called black. We just get called black. That's it. We ain't got no culture, no history. All we get to be called is black. We don't get to be called native, indigenous. We can go by black and nigga. That's it. That's it. So when you think about these terms, like, okay, how come we the only ones that gotta go by them terms in North America amongst the whole world? Because we, the ancient Nagas, the most intelligent beings on the planet. That's true. We run the world. Everything in the world is based off of what we do here. Remember that. So first we gotta talk about the divide, so then we can conquer. So look, this is the disorganization. We got all these different religions, and let's just talk urban apologetics. So we got the ancient Nagas, we got African mysticism. I got this wrote down right here. We got Black consciousness, the conspiracy movement, Black consciousness. We got the Hebrew Israelites, the tribe of Judah, tribe of Yehuda, the Lion tribe, the 5% Nation of Islam. We got the Black Panthers, the Christians, the gospel. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't even like the gospel. I'll tell you, I fuck with the gospel because I know that the book it's a double-edged sword. That's all y'all know. You got the Suffolk Code men, which go way back. We got Italian gangsters with the Sicilian Negro blood in them. We got the Moorish Science Temple. We got, am I missing something? Yeah, I said Nation of Islam, 5% Nation. Nah, eat the beans. You know what I'm saying? We got Crips. We got Gangster Disciples. Look, we got so many different cultures, but we all one. We all the same, except for the Italian gangsters. They get to go by Italian and shit, but we all one. So look, let's put it like this. Let's talk about the social. That's the social indifference, right? And that's also the separation. But look, this is what we should be focused on. We should be focused on political shit, economical shit. I don't even care about Pan African. You know what I'm saying? I care about the people here and why they keep fucking with us. I don't care about no Russia versus Ukraine. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about no Republicans versus Democrats. I don't give a fuck. Protesting, I don't give a fuck. It's what I care about. Knowledge, history, economics, mental health, physical health, spiritual intelligence. What I don't give a fuck about is interracial relationships. That's an option. At the end of the day, the whole planet gonna look like us if we act right and we do this shit right. So it's an option, but you can preserve your bloodline. You don't want to deteriorate it, right? You can preserve that strength and that power through that melanin. So you gotta know that. That's why you don't want to date outside your race and all that shit, because you want to preserve what you got, and you come with energy. You know, sexual energy at that. You don't want to give your energy to like a succubus. Or y'all don't even know what the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you need to know as a melanated being in North America is knowledge of self. Spirituality and knowledge of self. That's all you need to be on. You need to tap in with some crystals or something. I don't care if you ain't gotta wear no crystals. You ain't wear you some gold. We love gold. We love jewelry. Tap in with yourself. So, you know. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If we know that we from North America, right? They say we was slaves. I mean, we was there too. They was enslaving us here. They came to the land, enslaved us on the land, and at the same time they was pulling other Africans from Africa to the land. At the same time they was enslaving us on the land. You understand? So we all mixed up like that. So but I'm gonna say this: majority of them slaves through the Atlantic slave trade didn't come to North America. Majority of them was going down. I think more south, more down past America. You know what I'm saying? They was actually shipping slaves out of I think North Carolina. Matter of fact, they was shipping slaves. They was taking natives, shipping their ass up out of here. Shit like that. It was a shitload of us, and then they killed so many of us. That should be the only question. You know, look, I wrote that down. Where are the bodies of my ancestors? Where are the bodies of my ancestors? It was a lot of them. A lot of them. Where are they? How come so many of them got killed? How come there's so many different races and shit now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and everything looks somewhere between white and black. Everything else is between. You see what I'm saying? Like, the darkest of the dark and the white of the white. Everything else is between. Is right. If that's white and black, like, that's Caucasian. It's not white. That's called Caucasian. Just like when they talk about the word white in the Bible, they only mean pure. White means pure. You know what I'm saying? That's why when it's a song I listen to, you know what I'm saying, when she talk about she was dipped in red blood and then she came out white as snow. She came out pure. She dipped in the blood of Christ. You know what I'm saying? So look, that's just what that is. So, but what are our ancestors? We need to be thinking like that. We so smart, but see the reason why we don't understand how smart we is because we don't understand knowledge of self. Like they got your perspective fucked up, and your perspective is looking at a narrative that I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about no Illuminati motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I mean, you gotta know who your enemy is, cause I'm telling you, the worst enemy is the one you can't see. So look, you need to understand who is. And like when a nigga say they, who they are. You see what I'm saying? You need to go all the way back. You need to do the timeline all the way back. And if you can't go all the way back, you come all the way forward, and then you go back from forward, and then you go as far back as you can. You come forward. You try to meet somewhere in the middle, catch that shit in the middle somewhere. Like homie was saying, like they say the 13 families, whatever, they interbreed with each other. They won't even let nobody up in there because they trying to preserve their lineage. So look, it's what they do to us: more divide and conquer, racism, criminalization. This is what they do to us. I told you, racism. Only reason it's real, but it was created. You know what I'm saying? Media propaganda, social engineering. It's like putting a whole bunch of posters up on the wall saying these people are monsters. They've been raping white people and doing all this to them, and so they're gonna make them hate them. You know what I'm saying? They did this shit. I don't even know how they keep it up. They keep the whole world hating us. Like even melanated beings all over the world are hated. For the darker you are, the more you hate it. I'm just gonna put it like that. I don't care what race. I don't care at all them races. The darker you are, the more you hate it amongst your race. Even us, we look at us like that. We used to clown people, or like she too dark, or even the light skinned girls. Everybody get clowned on, and out amongst us, we clown. Unless you look like me, you can't clown on. You know what I'm saying? I'm the copper color killer. You feel me? But anyways, global suppression of our knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's why they went around when they talk about the conquistadors and all them niggas or whoever that went around taking all the books. They went around taking everybody's shit, right? All over the world. Once they realized it was some spiritual shit, they said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna take away their power. Don't let them burn this shit down, or we're gonna keep it in the Vatican or Smithsonian or some shit like that." You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get rid of everything. They ain't gonna know who the fuck they is by far. And then the only thing they flip the narrative. You know what I'm saying? And that's why so when they talk about the indoctrination through Christianity, that's what that was all about. That's why so many books missing, because they had to indoctrinate you, like they had to flip your mindset. And what they did was they enslaved us. And then like they only wanted our kids to learn. They want us to learn how they want us to learn. Like a lot of us, they separated us from our families, all type of shit. It made you believe a certain thing, and they passed this shit down for generations and generations to the point where we look where we at now. So that's the indoctrination. But God is a powerful being. You gotta understand that He works in mysterious ways, and we spiritual beings. He knew that we was under the fall. He knew we was gonna rise back up. You feel me? 2021, that happened. Or shit, say it started in 2012, 2021 for me. Said the 7, 7, 7, 7. You feel me? I rose up. My narrative, my perspective changed July 1st, 2021. You feel for real, for real. I started seeing shit for what it really is out here. Oh, it's all bullshit. To keep the most, to keep us down though. We do. I got a soul. You feel me? We been knew we had souls. In the 60s, y'all was calling each other soul brother and all this shit. Why you think that was? That was something in your DNA telling you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Same way, why you think we call each other niggas so much? If we supposed to hate that word so bad, why the fuck we call each other nigga all the time? Nigga, 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 all the time. We can't help but say the word nigga. And then we get mad at somebody else for using the word nigga. Like, that's not your word, family. That's our word. You can't say it. You can't, like, for real, we get mad at motherfucker for using our word. You can't say our words, nigga. That's our shit. You know what I'm saying? And we say we disrespect. I tell you, I don't give a fuck about no respect, no disrespect. Say what the fuck you want to say. Maybe you know something I don't. It's only one truth. Debunk that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they even indoctrinated us by like a bunch of the kings and queens from the past, right? They changed them and made them white, and they was really black. So, like they made so them old paintings of like kings and queens. If you go look into it from all over, they started out black. Look into what's this nigga name? Look into King George, and I forgot where that was at. But I think it was King George. We look into the King George the 5th or some shit like that. He was black, but then it's like it was a picture I seen. It had a whole bunch of kings in a row, and they all started out black. The rows was all black, and then you start seeing they get lighter. So the bottom was like you start seeing light skin, then white, then white, then white, then other bottom white, 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 white. That's when they conquered that shit. You see what I'm saying? And we don't know how it went down. It could have been melanated beings involved with the fall. You know what I'm saying? Basically, we was already under the fall. Like when that's why they say when Thoth went to Kemet, which mean the black. You know what I'm saying? Thoth went to Kemet, let them know that they was finna go under the fall through spirit. He went to them. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that's finna fall, save everything, write everything down, keep up with everything. Boom. We did that. We was good for a while. You know what I'm saying? And they came in. Knew the fuck we was on. They burnt up all our shit. They took all our shit. They kept coming. They sneak attacked us. You know what I'm saying? It was peaceful. So they did that shit. Next thing you know, we under the fall. We indoctrinated. They changed the narrative, changed perspective. They make their own history. They wrote their own fucking history for us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a power play. You know what I'm saying? So we constantly giving them that power. You know what I'm saying? It's matrices amongst matrices. You know what I'm saying? Like it's layers to this shit. You gotta break through all them veils. You know what I'm saying? So once you breaking through them veils, you will see that like, okay, I'm rising back up in frequency now. I'm connecting back with source. You know what I'm saying? You connected back with the force. You feel me? So glory be to God for that. Glory be to God for being able to change. You know what I'm saying? Your mind, your mental way of thinking. You was down here, you evolve. You know what I'm saying? Once you understand this type of time, you evolving. So that's why I say we are one. Like shit, we all our people. I don't care if you go to church. I don't care what church you go to. I don't care how you pray. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We all connected. We all connected, fam. So I don't care if you mix, whatever the fuck, you connected. I'm just letting you know when you heard it. I don't care what you mix, but you black. They gonna call you black. And what I told you, black is melanated beings. Commit, you commit. That's shit. Don't call me black. Call me commit. If you want to call me that. If you don't want me call me a nigga or a melanated being, call me commit. Cause that mean the black. We are the black. We are commit. See what I'm saying? This is Atlantis. The fall of Atlantis. Shit crazy. Atlantis is a spiritual place. It's a magical place. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, sir. It's like, man, let me stop. Just know that when the fall of Atlantis happened, Thoth went to commit and let them know that they was finna fall. They was finna fall in frequency. They was finna start forgetting shit. Forget who the fuck they was. You know what I'm saying? So they had to do what? Remember who you are. And a lot of us, we start to remembering over time. That's when them Jesus Christ get the rising up. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing saviors coming back telling the truth, and then they get crucified or killed because they get a large platform. You know what I'm saying? Or they out there telling that truth, and they got that lion heart. So what they started doing to the lion heart, because they knew that we was gonna keep that we was gonna we're gonna keep what you want to call it? We was gonna keep having anointed saviors over time, come trying to tell everybody what's going on, like a Nat Turner type. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what's really going on. And we had that lion heart. So what they do, they start to putting fluoride in the motherfucking water and all kind of shit to keep your ass docile. You know what I'm saying? Keep your ass light. You know what I'm saying? All kind of chemicals and bullshit in your food. Got your T level, your testosterone levels not right. Everything just not right. You feel me? So this what they did to us. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got this gay agenda and shit like that. The gay agenda is because they into that weird shit. That's that synagogue of Satan type time. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, they queens and shit from way back in the day, 1500s, 1400s. Them queens that they had, they was niggas. I mean, they weren't niggas. They was dudes pretending to be women, pretending to be queens. Instead of the king of England, he wanted to be the queen of England type time. Weird ass shit. But that's what the type time they was on, and they been like that. And shit, that's what they trying to do. That's why they got Lil Nas X. He wasn't even really gay, but he was promoting their agenda. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama and Miss Obama promoting that agenda. You know what I'm saying? But so what we need to know about our history, sociology, theology, philosophy, and ethics, health, health and wealth. We get there next. You know what I'm saying? First they put us into all these sections across the world. So like not across the world, but across America, projects and shit. Certain neighborhoods they wanted us to stay in certain neighborhoods, and then when we did start to putting our own neighborhoods together and building, growing, what they do come through there and burn that shit down on some media propaganda, social engineering type time. Had them coming through there slaughtering us. Like I don't know how they got it, how that shit got started, but every one of them that I looked into, every mask I looked into, it was like some out the blue, like boop, they just came through there like this can't happen, some shit like that, like hateful shit, some violent motherfuckers. And we wasn't doing nothing but coming together, had our own currency, our own schools, our own banks, like we had everything. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Wall Street type time. A lot of them. And it was even a bunch of slaves that revolted. They don't talk about that. They don't talk about all the people that said fuck the system. You know what I'm saying? They like to hide that. They only talk about the ones they want you to know about, like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then they was fine with the little different religions and cults, right? You know what I'm saying? They was fine with that as long as it didn't get too big and spread too wide and wasn't too much truth in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's the narrative. People didn't understand the narrative. So then what they do, they come out with Hollywoodism. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we gonna paint this narrative. We gonna put it in their mind through these movies. That shit came out in like 1930 something. But guess what else came out in 1930 something? A book, 1933 by Carter Godwin Woodson. This a quote from the book. If you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. When you determine what a man shall think, you do not have to concern yourself about what he will do. Let me tell you what the name of this book is. It's called The Miseducation of the Negro. The Miseducation of the Negro, 1933 by Carter Godwin Woodson. You feel me? That's what that is. So I call this the miseducation of the melanated beings. Even in school, look at the shit they teach our kids in school. That should be criminal. They don't teach them how to survive out here in the world. It's the opposite. It's just holding their little old brains down. You know what I'm saying? With lack of awareness. Keeping their intellect on a certain level at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. And why is all this? Because they know we're powerful, and if we come together, we gonna run this shit. We gonna run it. That's what's finna happen anyways, though. Can't nothing stop the truth. Can't nothing stop the real. Knowledge of self is her. You feel me? Divine mathematics is her. Shit, they better tap in. So that's just what that is. Hope this was enough to help y'all, you know what I'm saying? That we all one. Everything everything is just they make it seem like we not one. Let me read this to y'all before Adam and Eve. Before it was Adam and Eve, let me tell you what it was. It was Atum and Lilith. Remember I told you Eve is the evil version of Lilith. See, that's the nurturing part of us. So look, Jesus, Yahshua is black. The image they show you is Canaan. It's a Mayan guy who had blue eyes and blonde hair that they sacrifice hearts to. You never notice they see the Star of David, which is the halo. But you ever notice they see the Star of David above that picture of Canaan, and he got a heart in his hand and he's got fire around it. See, that can go two ways. That could represent the narrative of the heart chakra as well. Because when the heart chakra get full of fire, you rise up in frequency. See what I'm saying? I don't know why niggas was sacrificing hearts and shit. That was just the narrative that they had. That's what they thought it was. Like, them was supposed to be the minds, I guess. I don't know. I don't know too much about the minds to be speaking on like that. Like, I don't know what's real and what's not real. There's a lot of tales. So, this is disorganization versus organization, social indifference, separation amongst religious differences. So, stick to your politics and fuck politics, you know what I'm saying? Only politics is how we gonna grow economically together as one. You feel what I'm saying? That's my brother, that's my sister. Once we all know the truth, we become family like that. So that's who we are. Each one teach one. Help my rhymes kind of reach one.